Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it is the very late 3 p.m. Yeah, I'm like an hour later than I have been the last 2 days, but it's okay. I was playing a little Guilty Gear to start my day. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? Good to see you. Glad to have you join me today. I'm doing fine. How about yourself? Well, nice. Hope your New Year's starting off not bad. Today would be the 4th, I believe. Yeah, sometimes I get the dates mixed up because I record these at 3 a.m. sometimes, and then it's the same day, but today is 3 p.m. It's a different day. Oh, we're Penumbra. Nice. A lot of people, a lot of hate for Penumbra. Pretty big Penumbra fan myself. I think I would put him in my top 5. It's probably a little shocking of a take, but like, when you look at it, like, don't like Queen, don't like this guy, don't like this guy, Primordium strong, Fade strong, Echo Right strong. Don't really like either of these. Tapas, yeah, I'd put him like 5th, I think. Huh. How about it? Anyway, maybe one day I'll redo the tier lists, run through them real quick. Another Exile Wurmkin, huh? Well, anyway, I don't have a lot to tell you. My day has just started. I'm just gonna ask you today's question. We're gonna hit the road. I have a question for you that I am sure I have not asked previously. This is a new one, I'm certain of it. And this one also might not hit home for a lot of you, depending on your current situation. But I want to ask about lawn care. Yeah, right? It's a very strange question for me, I feel like. But I live in rural America, and in the summers, you have to do a lot of lawn care. I am not a big fan of it. However, a lot of people around here, they do go through the effort of like running the weed killer, pulling the weeds, making their lawn pristine, and I really feel like I will never get it. There's a lot of things in this life that I'm like, yeah, I could get that. Like, I feel like I understand why you would do that. Spending many hours of your day on like making sure that every blade of grass is the same length, it doesn't strike me. But I don't know, you may be different. I'm interested in hearing your opinions. If you are in a place where you do not have to do any lawn care, hell yeah, dude. Hope I'm there sometime as well, because like god, I do not like it. But it is kind of nice. It's kind of nice to just have an hour or two, put on some headphones, you listen to something, you drive in circles. It's not the worst, but it's not for me. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Here we go. Pushback Talos. Oh my god. Come on. Stop giving me pushback Talos. New year, new Talos, please. Failure Arc is Diligent Seraph. Does he just have a really long nose? Or is his head comically small? I'll look at him when we get there. Making of a Morsel Bounding Echoes Prism Retrieval. Will I play Glutton Penumbra? Probably not. Will I play Hardenthal? Probably not as well. Could play Hellpact and then get Umbra Spike. Umbra is the clan where you pick Hellpact because they have 3 good X cost cards that benefit from it. Hardenthal is generally very good, and if we see any egg, we full commit to it with Hardenthal. We give it like a multi-strike and something else and let it go nuts. But the problem is, I guess there's some scaling in Wurmkin. You know what? I'm down to play like I'm down for. Here's the line. We get Bogfly Cocoon. I think it's Bog Chrysalis. We get Bog Chrysalis. We get Multi-Strike, and we give it Morsel Maker Essence and Endless. That's the play. I don't have to play Glutton because there is no Glutton. Architect gives Space Prism, so we'll have eyes closed. I gotta calculate. It doesn't matter. I can't see anything with my eyes closed. If I put Penumbra top floor, I will have 6 space, which means I could comfortably fit the egg 3 times. Yeah, sure. And I think I'm fine for the Divine Horde here. Do I have a consume card? I mean, even if I don't, I have 3. Okay. Refracting lenses. Yeah. A decent start. I'm not, like, obviously I'm not gonna get lost in the sauce here on the eggs, but I have pings, but I don't have a lot of pings, and I took the trial, or I took the pack shards. We don't take this trial. I'm not gonna get lost in the sauce on the eggs here, but if I can play around these eggs, I'm going to be very happy to. Gotta skip one. I think I skipped Train Steward. I think I might have been able to get away with the trial because I have Shade Splitter. Shade Splitter gives a lot of stats. And I have healing. I think I should have. I'm just gonna start making trades for collectors now. And we want Train Stewards behind so they live to hit these enemies. The multi-strike clergyman is going to hurt me. Ah, never mind. Echo Break. No, I want to leave room for morsels here on Prism Retrieval. So I was thinking I'd Prism Retrieval this Train Steward and play him, but that is incorrect. I think I should have taken the trial. Easy to say in hindsight, though, isn't it? But with refracting lenses, it feels like it was maybe a no-brainer. Play an Echo mid-floor, maybe it matters. It shouldn't. But yeah, we're up 8 HP. It's okay to be safe. I feel like I have fallen victim to being far too aggressive in the past, but you know. I've talked about it. I go through cycles with this game where I play way over the top aggressive, and then I play way too conservatively. And trying to find the middle ground is kind of difficult. Space Prism is very tempting. Prismal Dust is very tempting. Perils is very tempting. All three of these cards are good for different reasons. Space Prism doesn't do a lot, but it's a purple card, which is nice, and it's free, which is nice, and it's Consume, which heals me, which is nice. Prismal Dust is good. It's a strong, relentless option, and it heals me. Perils opens up other lines to us, like if we have to play First of Kin or something like that, I can then do Furnace Tap First of Kin, stuff like that. What's my snap pick here? I think I snap picked Perils, but I feel like I should go Prismal Dust. I'm gonna go Prismal Dust. I feel Perils is going to be underwhelming on this run. Echo Transfer, Ancient Resonance is very good and infused, but I'll hopefully see this later. I'm gonna go for Echo Transfer here over Shelter. How are we doing on money? 150? Not bad. There's a Steel Shop here, and I do kind of want the Umbra banner for the Morsel Maker, but looking for these specific things is going to lead to disaster, I fear. I'm gonna look at double Wurmkin banners, and I'm going to look for my egg. Look at the free information first. Remove Consume plus 20 minus 1. Yeah, Bog Chrysalis, sick. Kinhost Carapace would also work, but there's a lot of options for what I put on this egg here. I need it to have some sort of scaling though, and then we're chilling. I don't have anything I want intrinsic. I don't really want to spend money here either on -1s because I'm going to a Steel Shop next ring and I want to pool my money so I have enough. Unit Draft is worth it. I'm looking for my infusion option here, please. And away we go. I'm going to take some damage, but I'm recognizing and respecting the fact that I should have been more aggressive on the last combat, basically. Maybe I spike the egg. I should have played the Shade Splitter, by the way. Hatch the egg. Although hatching the egg is kind of bad on this turn, because it's going to take a lot of damage. Yeah, it's not great. So, I can't pay any of these off either. It's fine. I want the egg to not hatch. Because it loses all this armor, so I wanted to get a little more on the stat front first. I think, like, now I want the egg to hatch. And Train Steward goes in front. Doesn't matter, actually. Yeah, it doesn't do anything because the armor is eaten up anyway. Yeah, with refracting lenses, we are full HP. I should maybe... No, there's 34 from the Echo Transfer and all that. It's fine. We're good, right? Yeah, we're good. We have Prismal Dust as well. And Prism Retrieval. Okay. I can play pretty aggressively because I have refracting lenses, but I have to not play too aggressively here. Immortal Trade is good, but not great, I fear. But it's purple and it's free, so I'm going to take it. I think that this is a position for it. Could give Bogfly Infusion to the Bog Chrysalis. And they get plus 10 per Echo? That's kind of a lot. Echo Transfer with the purple on it feels better. But the Bog Infusion is decent. Bog Chrysalis. No. Crucible Warden on the flies is pretty strong. Because they spawn in with 5 damage shield and then die and then spawn again with 5 damage shield. But all of this is based on Endless. And if I end up not seeing Endless, I'm just gonna lose, or I have to make another egg. I think I should pick Crucible Warden as a backup. Like, if the rest of the options are unplayable, Crucible Warden is at least okay as an infusion here. And he only takes up 1 slot. Large Stone. I don't love the First of Kin infusion. Because how much is that worth? It's worth 1, 2. I have to shift the deck quite a bit. 3, 4. It's worth 4, so it's worth 20 attack. That's really not that much. I think I'm going to skip the First of Kin infusion. I think I would rather play... I mean, the Crucible Warden is worth 10. I could build the deck around it a little more, but 5 per consume is a little low. Now, do I want to play Large Stone Bog Chrysalis? I don't think so. I think I want to breed for the best options here, which are Multi-Strike Endless. As long as it's not quick, I think we're chilling. That's a shame. Probably buy removals here on Train Stewards. Automatic Rail Spikes. Spike Driver Colony does give an Endless option for the infusion. That's probably a decent line, but then I'd have to go Large Stone or Multi-Strike Bog Chrysalis to make up for it, right? And it's going to be kind of slow. Like, it's not a scaling infusion, and Crucible Warden isn't either, to be fair. But Crucible Warden is like an extreme survivability, and it's 10/10. Spike Driver Colony is just endless. I don't like it. I'm gonna leave it. We didn't get much stronger here, which is a shame. Steel Shop has betrayed me, and I'm going to go without one for a little bit here. It is not ideal. Yeah, it is not ideal. I'm going to take this money. I'm just going to stockpile because I think we're strong enough for Talos. I'm glad I picked the Crucible Collector. I think we'll be okay here. This is good. And Chrysalis there. This is okay. So I could just play Crucible Warden in front. And let them, yeah, that's what I do here. It's gonna be 1 Shade Splitter per turn. But that's okay. Because the eggs are going to scale from echoes then. Or the flies, I mean. It's just 2 flies on my floor. And Shade Splitters are doing their best. Oh god, I forgot! I don't get anything out of this. Alright, this was a mistake. I made a terrible error. The flies expand. I don't need to worry about this. I need to worry about the enemy on his way up to me here. Things look less good now, I will say. The death of the Crucible Warden is probably good for me. I'm gonna play 2 Echo Breaks and then let him live, though. And we'll start buffing the Umbra. I can kill him, and then I get to play Morsels on the 4. I think it's right to kill him. That's my bad. I forgot that the eggs expanded, and I was like, oh yeah, I have 1 extra space here. I even thought to myself, I feel like this is wrong, but I can't think of why. And then I played it, and I went, oh, I know. Prismal Dust is wasted. The Foot Soldier that approaches is rather frightening, but I think I kill him if I Echo Break here. But I have to skip Echo Transfer. I can't let this guy just end me, though. That feels for sure. I don't want to let him kill me. We rob some more lifesteal out of Palace. The damage doesn't matter. I need to... So, okay, yeah, we're fine. Because it's 4, I play... This is an order thing. You play Shade Splitter first, then Bounding Echoes. This does 5. Oh, I'm off by 1, actually. Yeah, because I don't have the space to play it all. Unfortunate. Extremely a shame. 5, 9, and I lose the front fly. Yeah, I don't have the space for the last one. Pushback Talos. Armor. Hate to see it. Okay, so we're gonna win because I'm going to draw a Mortal Trade next turn. And if I don't draw a Mortal Trade next turn, I will probably just play the combat, because I want to play this run out, it looks fun. I think we're okay, though. Immortal Trade Penumbra should be enough. Or a damage shield. I don't know. Immortal Trade goes on the Bogfly, I believe, because it lives. 5/13. Good thing I picked the Immortal Trade. I think that card might have a little bit of strength to it. I think that the Immortal Trade might grant me a little bit of strength. I made a bit of a miscalculation here. I will recover from it. I had a moment of weakness. Furnace Tap it just doesn't do much, right? The big thing is it doesn't pass down multi-strike if I put it on the egg. So it just doesn't seem that good here. If I played, this run is so easy if I played Trample Penumbra, because there's Perils, Furnace Tab, Immortal Trade, like it's crazy. I guess it struggles a little bit with Diligent Seraph, but it's fine. I'm going to play... I'm gonna play Kinstone. I think that Crucible Collector is worse than Crucible Warden as an infusion. I think that Kinhost Vessel is not very good. I think that Shadow Eater is not very good. Kinhost Vessel might be good. If I have a floor of 6 flies, and they all have multi-strike, and they have the Kinhost Vessel infusion, that is 6 reap per round, which is going to amount to somewhere around 24 extra damage, which is not nothing, but I just don't love it. I have to pick one of these. It's probably draw, right? Yeah, it's gotta be draw. I don't need energy for anything in this one yet. I believe I should go right and look for a better infusion than Crucible Warden. We're hoping for Morsel Maker, and that's it. I don't want anything else, but like Magic Shop, what's it gonna show me? -1? I don't care. I'm gonna go right. We also get removals over here on Train Stewards, and I get to duplicate something, which I will suss out. It's probably Echo Transfer. Hey, Morsel Maker. Huge. Big money. Nice, okay. So we get 6/6 on our bogflies every round now, which is cool. This run is difficult because I feel I can see like 4 or 5 different ways to play this run right now. It's tough, but exciting. Good with a duplicated echo transfer here, but not that good. Maybe I just don't want to. Maybe duplicate like Prismal Dust. Let's do echo transfer. It's pretty strong. Is this intrinsic, by the way? It is. Intrinsic Eternal Kinstone is solid, and I think it's worth the 10 pack shards here. It makes it so that the second echo transfer never becomes an issue. And we're going all the way on Architect, for sure. Okay, I feel better about this run, and if I see Endless or Multi-Strike in the Steel Shop, I feel like it is a win. As long as this next Steel Shop isn't Large Stone Quick, we should be winning. It stops my Echo Breaks from doing anything. Am I strong enough? I'm not, but I have Refracting Lenses, but I took a lot of damage on Talos, and I have a lot of money. As a result, I will skip the trial. However, it's close. If I didn't get clapped on the last fight, I think I would take that trial. But I did, so here we are. Okay. If I slap down Crucible Warden, I have one space now. I think I'm just gonna plant on bottom floor though. Start working on the Absolver. I'm gonna grab that collector. Probably. Maybe I can't afford to. Oh yeah, I don't think I actually have the energy to grab that collector now that I look at it. Yeah, don't have enough. I'm okay with making of a morsel here. I think that I need to greed my Pyre health less on the minute-to-minute because I might just get murdered by the boss. I might just get absolutely sent by the boss. So we're gonna play it a little cool here. Take that guy. This 15 times 2 is also a lot of damage that I have no answer to currently. Plus 6. It might even be right to put a Train Steward in front. I draw 6 and I can hit Prism Retrieval or Train Steward and be well off here. I think I should put this Train Steward in front though. Really. Because it blocks 21 damage on the next turn. Oh yeah, and this morsel doesn't... I'm not even losing this morsel because it dies. It shoots itself. Even with that, you're still dead? Oh, because this Train Steward got hit. Yeah, that did happen. Okay. I can save you. Until I have multi-strike, the Echo Transfers are going to go on Penumbra because he does the most damage and is in the back for the boss. So Shade Splitter, Rubble Morsel goes... doesn't matter. Saves the Bugfly either way. My Pyre does take a 30 here, which is extremely bad. But there's nothing I can do about it. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright. Refracting Lenses, please keep me afloat. Refracting Lenses, hold me aloft, if you would be so kind. I'm gonna slap an Immortal Trade down here, I believe I need to. And... I think I'm going to get hit for that a little more. One problem with the way that I've played this is because I put all my damage on Penumbra and Penumbra's in the back, I don't actually kill the backline enemies here. I think I'm gonna roll the dice. There's Lifesteal or Magma Morsel, so there's two options that give me -9 here versus guaranteed -3. Worth the swing. Yeah, I guess it's more likely that you see Rubble Morsel there, so this is probably wrong. And also Echo Transfer kills the 9-2 anyway, so very wrong. But, oh well. My Pyre's looking a little rough up there. I do not fear. I do not fear. 18 times 2. I'm dead as fuck. I'm alive! What? I win this! Alright, right on. Okay. This run is still... Here's how this run can still win. Ember Cache. Yeah, that's going to be extremely helpful considering my current health position. Return Soul. See above. Alright. Don't be large stone quick. Oh my god, it's winnable. You wanna show me multi-strike as well? Oh my god, it's winnable. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, it's winnable. Go check the caverns. Oh. I was about to throw this run for Mondo Flies again. Too bad, this is not that. Purge a unit. You know, guess I spoke too soon on that removal on our young lord, but it's fine. I'll still just purge a Train Steward. I think it would be a little better to purge a Shade Splitter or something like that, but what's done is done. I haven't been planning my pack shards out lately, and I've just been kind of letting it ride, and we've been fine, but I shouldn't live on that idea that it'll just be fine. I should at least look ahead and make sure I'm not getting screwed over. But, like, subconsciously I'm tracking that there was a boons here, which means that at worst this is my last temple. And this is a 5-temple run, so it's fine. I'm going to leave now. Crystal Cloak should be fine. Multi-strike Harvesters of Death when I'm at 60 pack shards and also almost dead. You know, I'm gonna eternally be salty about the run yesterday where I had 50 pack shards here and then the tank was infused and the Sycophant was infused anyway. I'm gonna spend the rest of I'm going to stay mad about that. An Umbra and so they hatch in 1, and they get 6/6. These are both good things. I'm gonna let that collector go. We wanna fill front to back because the ones in the front are gonna have more HP to tank with. And if they die, it's not the end of the world. You Echo Transfer again, and then you Echo Break his armor. And collector goes away. I need to focus entirely on my Pyre health. I don't care about money, I don't care about anything right now. Yeah, this floor is loaded. And I know what I said about wanting to fill front to back. However, I want to put the last one... No, I guess I do want to fill front to back, actually, because it keeps the Echo Transfer. Yeah. True. And then I'll put an Immortal trait on the front guy. And we'll just fill out. Our Echo's looking like this floor is pretty strong, I would say. It is gaining 30-30 of stats every round, which does seem decent, and now I can start putting them on other floors. This one's gonna die, but it's infused 15/2s on both floors. I'm gonna play it anyway. I want to keep it in the rotation, and I'm not really worried. Not really worried about these enemies hurting me. Yeah. Go ahead and drop the bottom floor. This is the run that was promised. This is the run that was promised to us. It has arrived in full force. It is, you know, it's just a very satisfying look, I feel, when you look at this. It just looks good. This fly dies, that is no problem. The only sad thing is they don't keep the +6/+6 from Morsel Master or Morsel Maker's Resolve. If it kept that though, it would be kinda nuts, so it's okay. Echo transfer buys me more turns. Doesn't really matter though. My main concern here is, and then I skip it. Main concern is maximizing my fire health, and then I skip a Prismal Dust there. As I'm saying it. Bog Chrysalis here. Could have put it behind the morsel. Oh wait, Crystal Cloak's almost dead. Oh wait, Crystal Cloak is dead. It didn't even make it up to the floor. Alright. Goodbye, Crystal Cloak. If only you knew the horrors that awaited you. Okay, we're gonna chill now. I don't need to add a lot. I'm good with Ancient Resonance. This is a tech card. It gives me the option to kill some backliners that would otherwise cause a problem. So if I want to accelerate my scaling, I buy another egg at the Hellvent, but I don't think I want that. I think I do still go right because I can't afford anything on the left. I guess I could afford one trinket, but I'll just take the freebie. And also if I see something crazy like melee weakness on strike, it's great. Cheater's Hand is good. Yeah, probably gonna end up using it just to hold over deadweight, but it's fine. Bog Slime is good. Firewall's also decent, but I have enough healing with refracting lenses. None of these spikes do much. Hellhorn, Waxen. I guess actually, Waxen Spike does do something. It kills Penumbra, but killing Penumbra doesn't matter because my floor is at the 7-unit limit. If there weren't a 7-unit limit, I would take the Waxen Spike and kill Penumbra. Kill old Penny Boy. The card that I want to duplicate here, it may surprise you. Probably not. I kind of want to duplicate Immortal Trade. I think that what this run is going to struggle with is on the Divinity, I'm going to have a turn where all of my flies die at once. And so I need to think about how I insulate against that. It's actually maybe Prismal Dust then. Because this helps insulate against those turns. What I want to do is I want to give plus 10 piercing holdover to Ancient Resonance, and that should remove that threat. That should make it so that I clear all the backline and I don't just randomly drop dead. Oh hey, look at this. Pinstone Top. I can afford a Shade Splitter first, yeah. And then I dodge Ember Drain. Oh no! That doesn't work that way! Alright, it doesn't work that way. Also, I'm going to use Cheater's Hand on Prismal Dust now that I look at it a little more in depth. I'm a little disappointed. Because I know that. I know that those random draws don't draw top to bottom. I know that. I should have known. Front to back also, I get to save some HP because I use the armor, but back to front. So front to back would mean I play Bog Chrysalis in front, I believe. Do I want to put it in front or do I want to put it in back? Put it in front, I save 15 on the front guy. Put it in back, I get higher max HP on them. I think actually in front is better, because then if this dies, it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3 is not enough. I should return Soul there. I should definitely return Soul there. Continue the Prismal Dusting. Sounding Echoes. Oh yeah, because we have Bog Slime now as well. Let's try it like this and see how it goes. It looks pretty good. Make sure I Echo Transfer the egg. I don't want to feed anything here. Yeah. It's a lot of damage. Like, I've rolled over 260 damage to Arcus, and the big thing is it happens fast. It happens very swiftly. You're set up quickly. The only downside is there's not a lot of health, but that's what the Immortal Trade's for. And their health scales. And also it's endless, so if one dies, I just bring it back. So it's not really that frightening. Lots of reasons it's not that frightening. 522 damage. Actually lost damage to that, which makes sense. Should I have kept the Bog Chrysalis? Absolutely. 100% yes. That was careless of me. But I also have Prismal Dust against Arcus, so... You know. It just kind of dawned on me. Against Fel, Prismal Dust is worse, and against Arcus, Prismal Dust is better. But... Lifesteal isn't better against Fel. Like, it's not a balancing act. Lifesteal is the same amount of good. Kinda strange to me. Not that strange, I guess, but like... I don't know. It feels like there should be something that would... I guess Sap is better against Fel, but Sap isn't really something that you're playing around in Monster Train. I'm not sitting here going, oh baby, look at this great Sap run as my defensive option, because that doesn't... You don't do that. You can't do that. There's only one clan that has Sap. Get off my train, Arcus. I don't think that this is an absolute slaughter like it looks. I think that when the waves start doing bigger damage, it's going to be a little more frightening. But it looks good right now. Forever Consumed is fine. Oh, I still don't feel like I need energy. Could take space, but I don't get anything for it. I guess energy is good because I have Ancient Resonance. I don't need the draw because I have 7 draw, thanks to Cheater's Hand. And we're looking for plus 10 piercing. Beautiful. Game is being extremely kind to me today. It started off a little shaky and then it turned it all around here. How about a holdover? Permafrost? Permafrost is good because it lets me hold both of the Prismal Dusts. I'm gonna grab the -2. I was gonna say the -1. I'm gonna grab the -2 for Prismal Dust as well. Let me reroll. I don't have the money for that. I'm acting like I have way more money than I have. Where's the duplicate? With the magic shop. Okay. So I will leave the slot open on Ancient Resonance. So I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna end up going over a little bit on Packed Shards, but I think it's worth it. I'm gonna go over by 10, but I'm gonna have these very strong Prismal Dusts. Get rid of the Train Steward. What's the worst card in this deck now? It's probably Making of a Morsel. Because I don't have space for these. And the Caverns. I can play Frozen Nostalgia, right? Because I don't... Okay. So, Space Prism, Penumbra... It sets me... Basically, I lose 1 space, but I gain 1 space because I'm increasing my space by 1. And I don't need the extra space from Architect Penumbra right now, right? And, like, +1 space does nothing, +3 space does nothing. Give me Frozen Nostalgia. And then just make sure I don't misclick in the Dark Forge. Make sure I click Architect 3. I'm always worried that I'm going to misclick for some reason. Like, I've never misclicked my champion path, but it always dawns on me when I go in there. Make sure I'm picking the right one. Don't pick the wrong one. A great way to take a lot of damage here is by taking trials that increase enemy damage output. However, the money is very good. Because I'm poor. But I don't think it's good enough. I don't think it's good enough. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get a little bit got. Okay, so our ordering... It actually doesn't even change. I just don't ever play a morsel first. That's all. Yeah, you never play a morsel first. That's the only thing that changes here. God. Love Hardened Hull. What a banger. I'm gonna keep holding Ancient Resonance off. And I like the front to back strat here a little bit more. And we'll Shade Splitter. Doesn't get a lot, but it gets something. And now we have Echo Breaks we have Echo Breaks and we have This card, Ancient Resonance, that just pierce and kill everything, which is kind of good. I do lose my next turn. There is no way around that fact. My next turn is gone. It is dust. I'm getting farmed. Dr. Ember Drain here is putting it down. Just forever consume him. What I should have done here is I should have put the Chrysalis on top and then played Prism Retrieval. However, that did not dawn upon me. That one's my bad that I missed that. Kind of wish I had some sort of AoE heal. I'm not gonna worry about the Bog Chrysalis here. I'm just gonna let it go. And I'm going to focus on this, because what I do here is I let it go and I keep the Ancient Resonance to kill these backline enemies. I could always return Solemn, but this is fine as well. Kill those guys and then I lose my next turn. I'm gonna eat the Echo Transfers up. Maybe there's a world. No, there's no world where I kill this Pyre Wings. Definitely not. It's fine. Like, I don't need to play anything else because I have these Prismal Dusts. I'll win the Relentless, no problem. I'm full health, otherwise I would hold the Ember Drain, or the Ember Cache here. Yeah, but I don't need to hold it because I'm full health. This is the only wave that I'm preparing for, is the one that's currently on my top floor. Yeah, I didn't think I would need to, but it's good to have a plan in place in case I need the Ancient Resonance. I don't. Oh, these guys are losing 6 because they're hitting the Steel Wings. I see. Like, it doesn't matter. I have Prismal Dust for the boss. To make sure I'm full on Echoes, I guess. Make him less mad. It doesn't do anything, don't worry. That's not a secret mechanic, that's a nothing. It feels like there's something I should be doing here, but there really isn't, right? It doesn't even look scary. He dies so quickly. And then I drop 6 damage shield and it's even less frightening. So on the Divinity, what I want to consider is playing on the middle floor, because my flies will die. I'm gonna be skipping this. I'm gonna be skipping this. Every time the flies die, they do reset their Morsel Maker progress, so it is worth considering dropping on the middle floor and then throwing excess flies on the top floor. That's probably good, actually. It's probably really good. Because it sets up very quickly. I think I can beat him in that regard. Okay, not yet. Trinket Shop has Karuska. Oh, Trinket Shop also has Light's Gift. So, with Light's Gift, my flies are going to have a natural -3 per round. It's kind of tough, right? It's very good, but the Divinity still kills me. Slowly. I think that... So they hatch at 6. Wait, or do they? No, they hatch higher. Oh! The Morsel Maker effect isn't passing down because the Bog Chrysalis doesn't have time to resolve. Because it hatches right away. Of course. I don't know how I missed that. Okay. This gives me... Okay. Yeah. This is hard. I don't know. Because Light's Gift is the same as... Light's Gift is the exact same as Holdover on Ancient Resonance, because it just nullifies the enemies entirely. So damage output no longer becomes a problem. I think I do take Light's Gift. I'm starting to formulate how I could think of this run being a win. Going to Hellvent. was gonna Hellvent this Prismal Dust, but I'll just Hellvent the other one. That way I don't take the extra pack shards, because the difference between 9 and 10 is actually kind of big here. Yeah. One more look. Yeah, okay. I'm good with that. But Seraph's going to be a breeze, by the way. I have no fears about this enemy. It's just the Divinity. So I'm going to have to look at it, and we'll make our best decision. Don't really care. Like I've been saying, doesn't matter my ordering here. Actually, it kind of does. Okay, so here's the hypothesis. I want to try this. I want to play Bog Chrysalis middle floor. And I want to let it resolve for a round. Umbra goes top. And we're just going to load up on Kinstone. So it's going to put me in this position where... And I'm going to... Oh, no, I'm going to eat the Echo Break. Yeah. It's going to put me in this position where this Bog Chrysalis is not hatched. And this is not something I need to do for Seraph. This is just kind of a dry run so I can see how it goes. Oh, it doesn't die. Huh. Okay, so I have to hatch it here. I may as well Echo Transfer as well. Oh, and then it doesn't hatch. Oh my. Okay, it's very complicated. I can hatch it with Prismal Dust, I do recognize, but I'm just gonna... I want to greed. It's wrong to greed, I think. I need to abandon ship here. I'm gonna get clapped now. Yeah. So one of the ideas that I had that would have allowed me a line through here, and one of the things I could have done is I could have... I'm letting the Prismal Dust go, by the way. I could have... And probably should have... I don't know. No, I just don't know about this. Okay, so I'm gonna reset the combat now. This is just the sort of thing that I wanted to do to see how it would look, more or less. If I had Vapor Funnel, I probably could just play on from this position. I'll live, but this is fine. I understand better what I want to do now, and that's what I wanted to look at. It's fine. So, like I said, I don't need to do that on Dilith and Seraph. I'm doing that to try and hypothesize how I'm going to handle the Divinity. It's rough, though, I feel. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. I need to play Kinstone up here, for sure. I feel. So let's Echo Break, Kinstone, Echo Transfer, and Forever Consumed. Up here is fine. Maybe I skip the Kinstone on the Divinity. And then I let the egg hang out on top floor for one round before I start hatching it repeatedly. Start holding over the Prismal Dust. Put this behind, and then Echo Transfer it. Surprisingly, my survivability is the problem. And by surprisingly, I mean unsurprisingly. Put it all on this Prismal Dust and then realize that the Divinity sweeps and I'm not positive against him. Not ideal, but it should be okay. I should have picked Spike of the Stygian, which was offered earlier. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, we'll just steamroll Seraph, and then we can work it out on the Divinity a little bit cleaner. Seraph isn't close. I think I need to play mid-floor on the Divinity. It is what I gathered there. Or the other line that I didn't really talk out what I was going to say in the last combat, but then got distracted, or the last run of this combat. I could have duplicated the egg and had 2 eggs running so that there's always one resolving, but I don't know, man. It's tough. Autopilot is going to make me drop this Prismal Dust, so I'm just going to play it. It doesn't matter. The only thing that, like, waiting forever, I'm just going to mess it up a bunch. Seraph's the only enemy that's going to hit me other than the blowback damage. Like, I have plenty of damage shield. I'm actually just going to start ending my turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna start ending my turn. This fight's extremely over. Not to be too confident, but this fight's very done. Actually, you know what? To be too confident, this fight's very done. Like I said, Seraph's never a problem. The only problem is getting to a stable position against the Divinity, because this deck doesn't actually have stability on top 4 versus the Divinity. Sadly. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna play it out. We'll figure it out. We'll do what we always do. We'll just fuck around and find out. That's what I'm here for. I got 1 excavated ember. Acceptable. Yeah, Seraph doesn't even touch me. Goodbye. At the end of the day, I guess against the Divinity I should have. No, because Endless Multi-Strike is good. And the Morsel Maker Infusion is strong. But maybe I should have just taken the damage shield. The damage shield puts you on a clock as well, though. Really, really did not want to see this. This is Apprentice of Lights. Did the hatched flies resolve? I think they do, right? Something has to resolve. So the hatched flies probably resolve. So they'll get 1 round off. I'm just gonna get smacked by the first wave. I think that's okay. I'm gonna play it like this. This might be incorrect, but this is how I'm gonna go about it. Yeah, okay. Lock it in. I don't think that getting 1 ahead with the egg is good enough. I think that is not going to lead to a victory. So... what if I put the egg behind the number? And I don't like that either. I mean, I play the Prism Retrieval, it's fine. Fog Chrysalis is now free. Put him behind, put him in front. I think I want to put 1 behind, maybe? Put, like, the longest living one behind so it has a little buffer. And... Echo Transfer... Return Soul... Echo Transfer here. Don't play the other one, I need this to hatch. Okay, so the hatched eggs resolve, not the egg. Or the hatched flies resolve, not the egg. I got it. Now, Shade Splitter might be important on this turn. Echo Break? Echo Break might be... 2 Echo Breaks lets me kill the Explosion Man. So I'm skipping making a morsel. Okay, this is where we Brain Blast. You ready? So it's Bounding Echoes for sure. It's Fog Chrysalis in front for sure. It dies, which is not ideal, but... Oh wait, this guy has 15 HP, not 20. Might be. Kill him. 100, 70, 70, 70, 70. Okay. And then, here, for number, have a damage shield. This fight is going to be difficult. This is going to be a hard fought one. But the big thing about playing mid-floor is I get to make use of the Prismal Dusts. That's why we're here. I need to get to a turn where nothing on my side dies. I think that is this turn when I double Echo Break Light Wings. It's 21. Yeah. So we're gonna go... And then this egg hatches, and then next turn I go off on Prismal Dust. A shame that I couldn't snipe the Wilt Wings, but I had to do it this way. This damage shield is... Oh, this damage shield is wasted. Rubble Morsel is better, for sure. Because it's going to go into the egg. And get rid of the Dueler, I don't want him. Just running some numbers here. Putting away making of a morsel. Yeah, so this looks bad, of course. But it's not that bad. And then the Bog Chrysalis goes top floor. Phase 2 of the plan is on the top floor. I have this Bog Chrysalis. I think that's correct. Phase 2 of the plan is on the top floor. I just kind of let the eggs hang out. I want to let them resolve a round or two up there before I hatch him. And it's going to act as cleanup and some damage on the Divinity. Put away one Prismal Dust. I can never play both. I want the Echo, actually. 17 Trample, 7/7. I play... So you play the Ancient Resonance, it kills the front unit. And then you play Prismal Dust on your fly, and he lives. Okay. I only have one more Prismal Dust, but if I live the Relentless, I win. I'm pretty sure of that. Ooh, that wave is so bad. Ooh, that's very unfortunate. Okay. I want one of my Bog Flies to die. And I want my top floor egg to hatch. I think I can settle for 2 flies dying, but 2 flies and Penumbra dying seems very bad. So you 2 kill here, 25 kills here, 25, 7, 7 kills here. Kill 125, and then Penumbra lives at 12. Kill both 25s. Both flies live. However, I also want to... Do I have Ancient Resonance in here? I do have Ancient Resonance. So the win condition here might be hit Ancient Resonance. Might be. Because this wave is going to devastate me. For sure. 100%. Okay. I'm going to hatch top floor egg with an immortal trait. It's free. We're gonna play this way. Yeah. Should have hatched it with the Shade Splitter and then immortal traded here, but the stun is done. I'm not gonna play Echo Transfer. No, I should. It's just permanent plus 15. That costs me damage on the Divinity. If I draw Ancient Resonance, I think we win the fight. And if not, I think we have a chance. Did not draw Ancient Resonance. What a shame. I think we still are okay. The damage shield or the spell shield stops Echo Break from killing any of these, I believe, right? No, it doesn't actually, because I could play Echo Break, Return Soul, Echo Break, so I should put Ember Cache away. These flies have more health than I expected. Why do they have 29? 19. Do they hatch with the +6 and then get the +6 again? They have more health than I thought they would. That's good news. Let's figure out just how bad things are. I can kill the multi-strike. That is great news. Yeah. Right, because it's 1 damage, or 1 spell shield. So it's... And then go off the floor. This is a good first step in not dying here. And then we hatch the egg so it would be here for this, and it saves us. I don't think I need to hatch... Or I could Prismal Dust the egg, but I don't think I need to. I think I Prismal Dust the fly, and I believe now we have 1. Because now I just replay the egg on top 4 and farm damage on the Divinity. I believe we have won. I think that should seal our victory. Didn't even look at this. Should have. I lose this front fly. Thought he would have lived. It's okay though, because I just, at this point now, the eggs, the flies have enough health that I can transition to top 4, which was the long-term game plan here. Was to make a move towards top 4. We set up our bastion in the middle floor. It's gonna fall apart now, but we just move. Sell the houses to who, Ben? Fucking winged. Yeah, okay, we got there. This is an extremely good fight. Very fun to play out. I would have had to have reset this fight if I didn't reset on Sarah. Oh wait, I lost? Hold on, I lose? Hold up, I have lost, it appears. 804, I'm off by an extremely small amount too. I'm off by like this much, I think. Yeah. It was like 800, 800. The problem with the top 4 Bastion play was that they just die in 2 rounds, and because I took Frozen Nostalgia, I didn't have enough. Also, it appears that on a technicality, Light's Gift never applies to the Divinity. I've never noticed that before. Huh. Kinda thought I was going to get 1 round of Dazed up here. That is interesting. Okay, well, good run. So why doesn't it win mid? What it does win mid for? Oh, it lost because of the sweeper eating around, huh? Okay. Yeah, that was good. I would like to thank Refracting Lenses for absolutely holding down the mid game despite my misplay on Talos. And that's it. That's the end of the video, once I get the seed. It's kind of awkward silence. I don't have time to really talk about anything, but I should say something to fill the dead air. Oh, well, there's the seed. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.